Hi everybody, this is Ian Lamont, the founder of i30 Media Corporation and the author of the Lee Media book blog and video channel available from leemedia.org, which you are looking at right now. Today we'll be talking about using Amazon advertising and optimizing campaigns on a regular basis. This is the latest video I've done on this particular topic, and I think it's worth revisiting it every once in a while just to see how I handle doing it and how it can help you save some money and maybe make your campaigns work a bit better. So one thing to note, of course, you're responsible for following Amazon's terms and conditions, and with Amazon advertising, or for that matter, any other Amazon program, it's possible to lose a lot of money as well as to make money. So be aware of that risk and be able to make the best decisions that will help you and your business. So here is my Amazon advertising console. And so when I log into Amazon advertising, I see this, and probably you'll see something like this, although maybe you won't have as many campaigns as I do. I've been doing Amazon advertising for about 4 years right now, so I have a pretty good understanding of the basic aspects of the program. And one thing I like to do when I come to my campaign overview page, yeah, you can have fun looking at these sales figures and these fancy charts that they throw at you and some of these fancy metrics that they throw at you. But actually what I like to do is to drill down into the performance, first of all, of each individual campaign to make sure that it's performing at the level that it should be. So what I've done is I've selected the date range for the last 30 days. Here are all the campaigns that I've had running during that time. If it's grayed out like this, it means that it's been running within the last 30 days, but I turned it off. And usually the reason that I turned it off is because of poor performance. Like this one right here, Dropbox PD interest updated. Actually has an ineligible status, so maybe they turned it off. But in any case, I can see some problems with it right away. I spent $20 on it, but I only made in sales $26.96. And by the way, that sales figure, that's before Amazon takes its cut. So I was losing money on that one for sure. So either I shut it off or maybe Amazon shut it off. And there's some other ones that I've turned off too. But what I like to do is just start at the top. And what I do is I sort them by this amount spent. Some people, when they do this, they start with just the alphabetical order, and the problem with that, first of all, you have to go through a lot of different campaigns before you find the information that you want, including all these old campaigns that are long dead. What I like to do is I like to sort it by the spend. So I've spent $800 in the last month, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort the campaigns from the most money spent to the least amount of money spent. So at the very top, there's this one called Easy Genie SB Mobile Store. And I can tell you right away, this is for a product that I sell. SB means sponsored brand. And it looks like it's some sort of campaign targeting mobile users. And you can see I've spent $250 in the past 30 days. And I know some of you are going, what, $250? But you can see my sales have actually been quite good. So that's been a very good performing ad. So for this one, I don't think I want to change anything. And then I'll go down and I'll compare the two columns I'm paying the most attention to at this state are the amount spent and the amount of sales. I may also take a look at the CTR. That's click-through rate. That means people who see your advertisement somewhere on Amazon, what percentage of them actually click through to see more details. And you can see that the numbers here vary quite a bit. This one, Home Office, SB, Work From, this one right here, that's a very good click-through rate, nearly 2%. And that's actually been a very successful campaign too. So I'm not going to mess with that. But some of these other ones are attracting my attention, either because the spend amount is too high in relationship to the sales, or the click-through rate is too low. So let's take a look at, let's see here, I spotted one before. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Oh, here we go. Twitter, actually, should we do that one? Or maybe this one over here. Yeah, that's the one that was attracted my attention. So Twitter sponsored updated blurb. And I can see I spent $23 in the past 30 days, and it's generated $47, $48 in sales, and specifically 4 items sold, so 4 copies of the book sold. And that's not really that great because, first of all, this is, as I said before, this is before Amazon takes its cut. So let's say Amazon's cut is 40%. So the revenue that I get may only be about $30, and that doesn't include my production costs either. So I'm probably losing money on this particular campaign. So let's take a closer look. So you just click on that, and you'll come to this page. This is for the campaign. You'll see a similar chart. There'll be some numbers up here, but I want to really drill down into basically what's causing me to spend all this money but not get results. And let's see what's going on here. So one thing I can tell you is that it's hard for me to tell what these are. This is my keywords, and to get here, by the way, when you come to this particular campaign, click on the targeting, and that will take you to this page, and you can see all the keywords. Actually, Actually, let's do it this way. This might be better. I'm going to click on it from here. You'll come to this page, then you click on targeting. And you'll come here. And it's hard for me to see actually what the keywords are. I want to see what those keywords are, and then I'm going to compare the numbers over here. So what you do is you click on this columns thing, select customize columns, and then you can get rid of the stuff that's not really important to you, like suggested bid. I think these numbers are useful, so I'm going to keep that. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is good. This is much better. So here are the keywords. You can see there's a long list of them. And then it's sorted by spend. And it also has some other data as well. So here's an interesting thing. Now, one thing I should mention with advertising campaigns, Amazon Advertising, they let you use competitors' keywords to advertise your books, including authors' names, characters, the names of other books. So it's okay to do that in Amazon Advertising. It's not okay to do that in other Amazon programs like Amazon KDP. You're not supposed to do that. In this case, Twitter for Dummies, that's performing pretty well. Look at the click-through rate. That's awesome, 8%. I've spent $10 and I've gotten a sales of $23. So that's quite good. But right below it, you can see another keyword that I bid on. How to Twitter. My maximum bid is 37 cents for each time someone clicks. 29 people have clicked on them. So that's a click-through rate out of all these impressions. Click-through rate of 0.38%, which is okay, but not a single person has purchased the book after doing that. So I basically spent $7 in that whole period and not gotten a single sale off of all those clicks, 29 clicks. And those aren't good odds, folks. So conversion rate, that is, if you get, let's say you get 100 clicks coming to your detail page, a good conversion rate is anything above 6 or 7%. Anything below 1 or 2%, you've got a problem, and you should evaluate what's wrong. And it could be that this particular keyword, people are expecting something else when they click on an advertising result. It could be that there's a problem with your detail page. They come to the page and maybe it's not available Amazon Prime, or there's only 5 reviews and they're 2-star reviews. There could be all kinds of problems. But in this case, because other keywords are performing pretty well, like the one above it and even the one below it, and this one is not performing well, so that tells me it's probably the keyword itself that's the problem. Whatever the reason, one thing you can do if it's not performing well, but you think that there might be a chance, you can lower. What I like to do is lower the bid. So I'll lower to like 11 cents and save it. All right. So at least if people are clicking on it, at least it's not. I'm not wasting so much money on each click. But actually, in this particular case, I think I'm just going to turn it off. This is not helping me at all. And what it means is, assuming that if I didn't do anything, I'm assuming in the next 30 days, I'd probably spend and waste the same amount of money. So I think that this is the right thing to do, just to turn off that keyword. And the other thing I might do is I might go through and start to make some adjustments on the other keyword bid. So for instance, I can see that this one also has an excellent click-through rate, 8%, although it's a small sample size. I've spent $5 and I've gotten a single sale. It's not that profitable, and I can also see that the click-through rate is actually really high. It's cost per click, 68 cents. So I may want to lower this number a little bit, my maximum bid, and I think I already did because this is lower than 68 cents. So I might have already done that, but I might even want to make that a little bit lower. So I'm going to lower that down to 33. Okay, and then I can go through. Now the other thing I can do is if I'm getting if I have a good keyword but it's not getting any impressions. Like let's say the Tao of Twitter. This is another book. I know that people who like this book may also like my book, Twitter in 30 Minutes. And there's no impressions because I'm not bidding enough on it. So in this case, I might want to raise the bid. Let's say to 22 cents per click. Okay? And then I come in and check on that and see how it's performing later on. In this case, though, Facebook for Dummies 2016, the reason why nobody's clicking on this and there are no impressions is because nobody's searching for it. This is right now we're nearly 5 years after that, and nobody's going to be 5 years after 2016. Nobody's going to be searching for Facebook for Dummies 2016. They might be searching for Facebook for Dummies 2021 though, in which case I might want to add that particular keyword. The other thing you can do if you find out that there's a keyword that's not only performing poorly, but you think it may be just needlessly wasting money, is you can do negative targeting. And so you go to negative targeting, add negative keywords, and then what you would do is just do how to Twitter. Okay, negative exact, add keywords. And then when somebody searches for that, there's no way your ad will show up against it. The other thing I like to do is also make sure that my own book isn't generating advertisement clicks, because if people are searching for the title of the book or my name, they should come to the organic search result. I shouldn't pay anything for that. Okay, and so I'll add those as negative keywords, and then I'll hit save. So those are added. For more information on how to get the most out of various Amazon programs, including Amazon Advertising, Amazon Seller Central, Amazon KDP, Amazon Brand Services, Amazon Transparency, Amazon Associates, I have a whole bunch of YouTube videos about it, as well as other topics not related to Amazon, including my book Lean Media, Shopify, WordPress. Go to leanmedia.org/video or leanmedia.org and then click on video. You'll come to this page. Or you can find me on my YouTube channel, just by searching on YouTube, searching for Lean Media or Ian Lamont. And also, if you are watching this on YouTube, if you liked what you saw, please take a moment to like the video and also to follow me on YouTube, because I'll be constantly uploading more videos like this. My name is Ian Lamont. Thank you so much for watching.